Hey guys, Charles Calloway here, 15 on the scene. So I'm looking at some of the things that services offered by your business, Blackman Detective Services. I see background checks, I see personal injury investigations, workers' compensation investigations. People acting like they can't work.
Yeah, they're saying that they're hurt.
Yeah.
They're not really that hurt. Well, some people are hurt. I don't want to take that away from them. Everybody's not horrible. Some people are hurt and they do need the checks that, so that they can live. But some people are not hurt and they're just, playing the system. So we like to find those guys.
I understand. Litigation support. Okay.
It's probably my favorite.
Really? All right.
Yeah.
Child custody investigations. Okay. Missing persons investigations, legal document services, and more.
And more. Yeah, we do it all.
I don't know if I ever told you this, I was adopted.
No.
So I never, on my birth certificate, my original birth certificate, it doesn't have my father's name.
Okay.
And I never met my birth mother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. On my birth certificate where the father's, the name is blank, and they put Negro. That's back in those days we were Negroes.
Okay.
So he wasn't there, but here's my story, all about
That's
me.
okay. Yeah.
So, but anyway, sometimes I was curious. I want to find that person. Do you do that type of work? Is where I'm going with this.
Yes, if we can get enough information.
Okay.
Sometimes people if you have a closed adoption, that's really difficult.
Okay.
Right. But if you have an open adoption, you have somebody's name.
Okay.
Then usually we can do some digging and try to find something. A lot of times it ends up being a bunch of phone calls where uncomfortable conversations, really, where we're just saying, hey, somebody reached out, we're trying to find this, that, and the other. Does this? Do you remember that? Do you know anything about that? Is there anything you'd be willing to tell us? Sometimes people have opened right up, and sometimes people are just waiting for an opportunity to come clean on things that have happened in life, right?
Interesting.
And then sometimes you have people that tell you to kick rocks and hang up phone, and then that's kind of it.
Kick rocks,
right? So
I remember one time I was excited about doing it, and then I watched this thing on TV, like watching Law and Order and stuff like that. And this person went through this. It was like playing out my drama. They're an adult now. They're going to find mama, right? And so, are you my mother? And so he shows up, or was it she? Anyway, the character shows up on the scene because she had met the sibling and said, "I'm going to take you to mama," right? Okay. And the person turned around and looked right into the camera as if they were looking in the person's face and said, what the H are you doing here? And that's the first time, Jamie, it dawned on me that maybe they don't want to be found. And so I gave up. Yeah.
Oh, not that quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, the ancestry
and
23 DNA or whatever it's called, that has been huge for people who have been adopted or, whatever. We've had a lot of cases where they've gotten an ancestry kit for Christmas and did the kit, and now all of a sudden we have new family members we don't know anything about, and people have kind of been able to trace back that way.
Yeah.
So like a lot of the database searches don't go like past the 80s.
Okay.
So unless you have an ancestry or DNA kit or something, it's really, really difficult to just use database search, and you have to depend on other people to tell you the truth, right? But with those tests, now you have, DNA to kind of lead you. You just never know what you may find.
Interesting.
Maybe you could try it one day.
Maybe I'll hire you to do this for me.
Yeah,
Go find my mama.
Yeah.
My birth mother.
Yeah.
I have an adopted mother.
Well, I know what you mean. Your bio mom.
That's straight. I clean that up.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks.